Hi guys, day 30, the big 330. So this is my last day pretty much of my committed vulnerable video series. So I decided to do something different. Usually I wait till I get home to make videos and then like tell you what I did today or whatever. And I'm out for lunch at an Indian food place because that's what brought me most joy when I thought about it. I was like, what do I want to do? I want to go eat Indian food. I always have this thing about like not liking to go out to do things by myself. Long time ago, like right after the accident, I never did anything by myself. Couldn't go to the movies by myself. Couldn't go eat by myself. So I was like super committed to doing things by myself, being my own best friend. So here I am at the Indian food place having some delicious food. I just came from my doctor's appointment and it was amazing. My neck is holding. I'm holding alignment. Like, okay, I should repeat that. I'm holding alignment. I am holding alignment. So that is very multidimensional. Because physically, these last few visits, I have not held alignment very well. And today, I held alignment. And it's interesting because of the personal work that I've been doing as to holding alignment spiritually, emotionally, allowing myself, stepping into all those scary places and just like owning it. So it was great news. The doctor was so happy. I'm so happy. And the more I hold in alignment, the more it frees up my nerves to do its own like healing work so that the body can heal itself. Heal itself? I don't know what it is. Maybe like not heal itself, but like come back to its natural disposition. I don't know. We'll work on that. With that said, last night I really knew what I wanted to do this video about. Yesterday I did my gratitudes because we're taught like as a power of tool of manifestation to create the life you want, you must be in gratitude for what you have, which is very true. You do. What I've been learning more and more is like how self-love means loving all parts of yourself, even the like ungrateful parts. Those parts need some loving too. Or the parts that are scared. And we're like, a lot of me included, I've been down this road where I'm like, I can't be scared of stuff because then I'm going to create that stuff and that's not what I want to create. But I was listening because I've been on like a webinar binge and just like binging on webinars. And I found like the person that I would really like, I could really stand behind their work. Like really full on stand behind their work. And that's the kind of work that I'm interested in creating too. Thank you, sir. They must think I'm crazy just talking into the camera, but I don't even care. So it was a place of like really getting real with yourself, right? Or me really getting real with me and being like, why am I creating all this like struggle and stress? Like, where is that coming from within me? And I really had to own all like my little dark places. Well, like what they refer to as like your shadow self. Like I just have to own it and love it. And when I'm like, yeah, like it's a part of me, and I love those parts of me too, the parts of me that are really scared. So today I wanted to like bring all my fears even furthermore into the light. And like I'm really scared of starting my own intuitive counseling business because I feel like people are going to think I'm a joke. I feel like nobody's going to really take me serious. I feel like, how credible am I if like as a healer if I have not been able to heal myself? Like, who's going to take me seriously if I can't even like heal this? Like, why would anybody listen to me? I feel like if I create too much abundance in my life, like I'm going to be responsible for all the people that I love that aren't abundant. And I have that fear. Or I have the fear that people will look at me different. Like everybody will just be like, oh, she doesn't understand us. You know, I'll lose people. I'm really scared that I'll lose people. I don't want to lose people. I love people. I do. I love people and I don't want to lose them. And I've lost a lot. That's a big one too. A big fear is that, like, to create the abundance that I currently have in my life, I lost a lot. You know, like, I lost my best friend. I've lost a lot of best friends over the years, you know, on this growing path. I've lost the use of my right arm. I lost, you know, like when I was younger, the best part that I liked about my body was my neck and my shoulders. It's like the one part that really got mashed up in my accident, you know, like I'm scared that, like, if I really step back out into the world, I'll end up hurt, you know. I'm scared to create a real loving relationship, so I tend to pick it like these dead-end relationships because I'm really scared of losing somebody that I love totally and completely. Like, it terrifies me. Losing Gaston was, like, definitely one of the hardest things I ever had to do. And, you know, I know nothing's ever really lost, right? Like, dude's with me, he takes care of me, you know, like, I literally can feel his presence with me all the time. But going through that was heart-wrenching. So I'm scared. So, you know, I create relationships that I know aren't going to work out so that I don't really have to risk it. You know, I don't really have to put myself out there. I can say I'm doing it, but I don't really have to do it. What else are my deep, dark little fears? I fear of failure. You know, I do. I feel like I'm gonna fall flat on my face.
Hello.
Oh, those are the big ones. I'm sure I've got tons more lurking around in there. That Gaston one really just, like, blew the lid off because I haven't even spoken about relationships or been that vulnerable about any of it, and that's probably the most vulnerable I've been about relationships on camera ever. So I'm gonna have to, like, process that. And the greatest thing is, like, once you bring, you know, like, the light diminishes all darkness. Darkness does not diminish light, but light does diminish darkness. And when you bring all those, not you, I'm not really talking to you, nobody might even listen today. So me, when I bring all of those darknesses out into the light, they don't have to hide anymore. So they don't have to unconsciously create or create unsupervised. It's like all these little parts of me that, and they're genius because they're scared, right? So what do? They're trying to protect me, all these little parts. I'm genius. I'm just trying to protect myself, keep myself safe. Keep myself safe. My safe little world in my house. Don't really have to step out. It's so safe. So I'm done with being that, and I'm ready for doing something else. I was thinking I might start doing something different for July. Like, I really like the video thing, and I like the idea that one day, if Noah ever wants to, like, get to know me as more than a mother, that he'll have somewhere to go and he'll see me. He'll see me like all of me, you know? He'll really know me. And what, like, bigger blessing is that than to, like, really know your parent? You know, my dad's gone. I wish that I could, like, have something to go back to hear, like, what his processes were, what he was going through, where he was coming from, you know? And I get to talk to my mom about it, so that's a blessing. She's still around, so we jive. And Mommy, thank you so much for watching all of my videos, for supporting me no matter what I choose to do. Thank you for allowing me to be as crazy and ridiculous and rebellious. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you. I love you. You're like my best friend. I'm a lucky girl. I've been very blessed in this life. So yeah, I totally got derailed. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I was gonna do something different for July. I'm thinking to like start doing some challenges. But yeah, so we'll see what the energy of tomorrow is, or how things. But I had some thoughts of doing like some pay it forward kind of challenging. I thought that would be really cool, right? Like if we're all in this together, like we are. If we were all in this big old human family, and we all like take the trip together. I think that would be amazing, and we know we're not alone in it. We're all supporting each other in it. Those are some of my dreams for a better world. So I'm gonna enjoy my food before it gets too cold. I had to ask the guy to help me because it's buffet, right? And it's like set up so that you can't put the dish down to serve yourself. So I was like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't go to that restaurant because I'm not gonna be able to serve myself. And I was like, are you kidding me? Ask for help. The universe is like a built-in support system if you just like ask, you know? So yeah, I asked and he was down and he like made me a bomb plate, and I'm gonna eat it now. And if I have time, I might take myself to the movie theater to see a romantic movie because they make me all warm and gushy inside. Alright guys, much love. Thanks for listening. Thank you. Seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. I see you. No, I don't really see you, but I see you guys too. Thank you for seeing me, and thank you for listening to me. And let's see what happens next. I'm like super excited about what's next in life. It's this like grand adventure, and we get to be tripping on it together. Bye.